Hello everyone. Now, firstly, we are going to understand this problem statement. A refrigerator stands in a room where atmospheric air temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. The external surface temperature or outside surface temperature of refrigerator is 25 degrees Celsius. The sides of the refrigerator are having a thickness of 30 mm and they have thermal conductivity of zero point 0.1 watt per meter Kelvin. The heat transfer coefficient on the outside is 10 watt per meter square Kelvin. We are going to assume one dimensional heat conduction through the sides, and we need to calculate the net rate of heat flow per meter square area as well as surface temperature on the inside of the refrigerator. So we have finished with the problem statement. Now we will proceed towards the solution. So now we are finished with the problem statement. We will try to solve the problem, but then firstly we will need to draw the schematic diagram of this problem. So we have this refrigerator wall for which we need to determine the heat transfer rate. This refrigerator wall can be simply considered as a plain wall. It will be having some material properties, some thickness and some temperatures on the either side. So it has been given that one side of the wall is exposed to ambient temperature of T infinity, which is equal to 30 degrees Celsius. Also, the outer surface temperature of the wall is T1 and it is equal to 25 degrees Celsius. Afterwards, there is some heat transfer coefficient on the outside which is 10 watt per meter square Kelvin. So obviously there will be some temperature profile on the outside. We are supposed to determine the internal temperature of this wall. So let us say that T2 is the internal temperature of the wall, which is an unknown parameter. Now remember, in this zone there will be convection heat transfer and in this zone there will be conduction heat transfer. This conduction heat transfer will take place because of this temperature gradient. Also, wall is having certain thermal conductivity and it is equal to 0.1 watt per meter Kelvin. One important physical aspect of this wall is that it is having some thickness. L is equal to 30 mm. So we can convert it into meter, so that gives us 0.03 meter. That's the thickness of the wall. So that's why we can specify in this schematic diagram as this L is equal to 0.03 meter. So all the inputs from this problem statement are now converted to a schematic diagram. Which are your given things? You are finished with this. Now you can proceed towards the solution of the problem. So firstly you need to understand the physics. In this zone convection is happening, in this zone conduction is happening. So Newton's law of cooling will be applicable over here, while in this zone Fourier's law of conduction will be applicable. So now let us start with the solution of the problem. So how exactly to solve this? We know that heat transfer is given as HA into delta T. In this case, the temperature of surrounding fluid is higher, temperature of the outer surface of the wall is lesser. So this will be delta T will be T infinity minus T1. So when we substitute H, we already know we have H is equal to 10. One important aspect of the problem is that area has not been specified. So we can assume the area to be 1 meter square. So this will be 10 into 1 into this T infinity is 30 and T1 is equal to 25. So ultimately when we do the calculation, we get that this heat transfer rate, this Q is equal to 50 watt. That's our first answer. Now we are also supposed to evaluate how much is the internal surface temperature of this refrigerator wall or of this refrigerator door. So now for this we can apply by Fourier's law. By Fourier's law, we can write that amount of heat transfer is equal to Ka, and it will be delta T once again. So delta T in this case is for conduction and not for convection. So it will be T1 minus T2, the zone in which conduction is happening. So it is T1 minus T2 divided by L. So K is already known to us. It is 0.1. Area is 1. T1 is known to us 25 degrees Celsius. T2 is the unknown temperature and thickness L is 0.03 meter. So that is 0.03 meter. Q we already know from this expression. So it is equal to 50. So now 0.03 will be multiplied on this side and it will be divided by 0.1. Whatever comes out, it will be subtracted from 25. So what you get? You get T2 is equal to 10 degrees Celsius. So what is the objective of this fundamental problem? So that you recognize the importance of schematic diagram, you start identifying the zones in which different mechanisms of heat transfer are taking place, as well as you can apply suitable laws. For example, in this zone conduction was happening, so we applied Fourier's law of conduction. In this zone convection was happening, so we can apply Newton's law of cooling. So that's why this problem is a fundamental problem which helps you to properly quantify all the given data, such that you have to convert the given thickness into meter, because without this conversion you cannot substitute it in this equation, because the system of units for all the quantities should be uniform. Thank you very much.